what's going on, everybody? This is David Dye with Rock Hard Live. I am here at the Assembly again with my new acquaintance here, Mike. Tell us a little bit about yourself, my friend.
The band Scars of Tomorrow, we've been around for a long time. We've started, 2000, right around there, like right at the beginning of the Orange County metalcore explosion that happened for a while. It's bands like 18 Visions, Throwdown, Atreyu, everybody. It's kind of like that was our birth time as well. Kind of camp growing those bands. And did the band for a long time, then we stopped for a while. And now we're just, kind of in a position where we could do this again for fun, and just not care about the politics of the music again, and put out music ourselves, which is awesome,
Yeah.
And it's just doing it for fun again. It's good to be back out on stage, good to be playing again and everything.
That's cool. So yeah, and I know that you guys are on a headlining show. You guys are on tour with Bleeding Through and Winds of Plague and Lionheart. I mean, that is an amazing lineup, man.
Yeah, this tour's cool, man. We kind of came back a little bit earlier this year. We did a headline show in Portland and showed that hey, we could do some good stuff again. Portland, it's where I live now, but
shout out to some Portland fans out there. There's a few.
It's my hometown now, so it's cool. I like it up there. And it's cool to play up there for our first show back. Kind of test the waters. And then we went out to the New England Metal Fest in April. There's a lot of fucking rad bands that we used to play with back in the day, tours back in the day. It's kind of like a reunion. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And then now, it's like, I've seen it almost all the opening Bleeding Through shows that they ever did when they started, first playing.
Wow.
I was at pretty much every single show. I was that fan in the crowd singing along, moshing my ass off, so.
That's awesome. And and then now look at this, man. I heard, you're the Artery Foundation manager.
Yeah, no, I manage at the company now for Artery Foundation, and then I'm also president of the record label.
President of the record label.
So it's awesome that I was able to, take all my touring days and take, just all the friendships and the relationships I made and, transfer them.
Put it all together, man. Mash it up.
It's kind of like the dream come true. I had my degree in electronics engineering, and I never had to use it. I just got to stay in the music industry, which is awesome.
Okay, well, so I'm going to get back, though, on the whole thing. I noticed that your band, you were doing it since, you said 2000, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was reading a little bit about what happened with a lot of the band members in the past and stuff, and I seen that you were about ready to go on a big tour. Mm-hmm. I think that was the one that was said something about Himsa or something like that one.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. We were talking about the massive lineup change. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Hey, here's what happened.
I said, man, they must have pissed this guy off. He threw all those fuckers out.
No, it's just as what happens, years of touring, dude. Touring is brutal, a lot of people see it as like a standpoint of like, oh, it's just fun, you get to do whatever you want. It's expensive to tour. It's hard to pay your bills at home and everything. At that point, we had a couple really big tours happen. We went on tour with Atreyu and Unearth and Norma Jean, big sold out massive tour, killed it. And then we did like another tour, and did really, really well. And then our next tour, which was going to be our record release tour, was with Bury Your Dead Terror, and it was August Burns Red's first tour ever.
God.
And two of the guys were just, they were ready just to be at home.
So a lot of the band members, basically, it wasn't like getting along or personality match. It was basically like they weren't ready to be on that level.
It's just they were at that time where there's like, they were ready to be home, and I could respect that, but I felt it was just the beginning of the band, and I felt there was a lot more I wanted to do. We kept touring, I was able to go overseas.
But you got the members replaced. It was awesome.
It was a week.
Yeah, and I was reading a lot about that, and it's like you got the whole thing back together so fast, and you continued your obligations.
Yeah, dude, it's like I still had records I wanted to put out. I still wanted to tour the country. I didn't want to miss tours, and I'm the kind of person that's I got a lot of drive, and when I say I'm going to do something, I do it. I don't, I will make it happen. Hey, this is Mike from Scars of Tomorrow, and I just got rock hard. Live.